Hello everybody, time for an update video again. Just thought I'd start with, already in the greenhouse, this is my bok choy. I have actually got some in the freezer already. It's starting to get harvested, and then we can go the other direction. And this is cabbage, and as you can see, some of them are starting to do their thing to be head. I'll probably have to thin these out. I just want to see which ones start, and then we'll take the others out just like we will the bok choy, and replant something else in here that can take some heat. On the other side is my garden for salad garden. We have the basil, which is just starting out, and a few eggplants. I don't know if you can see that right there. Another one there. There's the basil. It's starting. And I got mustard in here, which is the tall leafy ones. And then we have just a salad mix on the side. And I believe on this side also, arugula on this side, here, and spinach at the end. This was last year's spinach. I just picked off it today, so it looks pretty sad. So that's that part of it. If you look over further, those 3 tubs with the yard-long red beans didn't do very well. So I have replanted into them some different pole beans, and we'll see if we get any red ones, but it's also, there's 5 of them altogether that did not do well. So anyway, and then we come down here. There is my cucumbers, my straight 8s. They're doing really well. I got a couple of lettuces that I cut the bottoms off for the house, and they're growing. And I do believe I got some flowers coming up right here. Yeah, and I just planted these 2 lettuces this morning. So then we come down here to our radishes. These ones aren't quite ready, but there are some that are coming that are going to be harvestable pretty soon. I come down a little bit further. I just pulled all the carrots out of this area, and I just reseeded it, so you won't see anything there. There's my couple of cucumbers from Rick and his wife, and then over here a little further I planted some yard-long cucumbers, and I see I at least got 3 or 4 plants coming up there. And right here I have oregano. I dehydrated some of that the other day. It worked out really well. And then we go to my leeks. Of course, on the other side you can see how well my peas are doing. They're doing really well. Okay, and then we're going to come down a little further, and this is my broccoli rabe. I picked some of it this morning. I'll probably pick a lot more of it. It's not heat tolerant either. It has to be cold. So this is going to be done here right away. As you can see, it's bolting. So I'll be planting something else there. And here is my spinaches. And I do believe my ramparts are right there. Okay, I'm going to spin around, not too fast. I hope I don't make you dizzy. I need to start where I left off. So I have my onions. This is my year-old onion starts, and I'll be danged if they didn't all come up. And then we have my bunching onions is here. This is leftover salad makings from last year that regrew. So I'll be using those. More bunching onions, leftover salad from last year. And I do believe we have a kale, which my husband doesn't need to know it's kale. More bunching onions. It's like there's something else growing in there. I'm not really quite sure what that is. So I dug up some of my tomatoes today. I'm going to try transplanting some out in the front yard. I got to go get some. So, but you can see I got lots and lots of tomatoes. Anybody need a tomato or two? Those are all beefsteak right there. Got some radishes. I've been harvesting in those, that's why they look so sad. And look back here. I have a volunteer blueberry or blackberry from the neighbors. I don't know which it is yet. I'm going to have to ask them. And more onions. Now the tomatoes that I repotted are over here so I can take them up front. And that's what I got there. And then we're going to step out here. And we have 5 pots of potatoes. I repotted a potato today that was a volunteer in my garden. I just thought it's that bigger one right there. It may or may not take, I don't know. But there is little ones in all these potato bins. So here it is, a couple of days later, everybody. I got interrupted and Apple Blossom came and went. It was in a flash to you, but not to me. I do want to show you our potatoes. I don't remember if I did that in the end of the other one, but here we go. I transplanted that big one there. It was in my greenhouse. Was a volunteer, so I thought, well, if it dies, it dies. But look at it, it's just happy as can be. And so a lot of potatoes coming in there. And just this morning, my okra is starting. I can see okra here and there. I am so excited about those. I've never grown okra before. So that ought to be kind of fun. And then, of course, then we go down here, and I do believe this is our beets. I'm going to have to thin those a little bit. Hadn't got there. And then it goes down into celeriac. And they almost look like beets, too, but I know that one's way too thick. So I know there's celeriac in there. And then, I don't know. Then we go down here and we have our kohlrabi, which is another leafy bunch that I truly, truly love. And Mom, you can see I put some flowers out. I was thinking of you. I couldn't find red ones on the day I bought these. My grandson Hunter replanted this rhubarb and it looked like hell. But it's, we fertilized it and did everything to it, and it's taken off. He wants to take it, which is fine, My red grape has got quite a few leaves right down there at the bottom, as you can see. And I was thrilled to see some of this. So, these are strawberries that are going to bloom. Like those are, and maybe I'll have quite a strawberry crop this year. God, I'm hoping so. Now that was my green. This is my pink. Yeah, let me see. Where is it? It's just starting. It's not doing a whole lot yet. I don't think it's really been warm enough for the grapes. So, and then we come down here and there's a few more of those little bunches that look like they're going to be strawberries. My no, these are blueberries. These are way up over the top. Did I say blueberries? God, that's wrong. These are blackberries. God, my brain is just not on this today. So they're doing good. Those are the Apache blackberries. Oh, looking down there, more strawberry blooms. So again, family, you need some strawberry plants. I'll probably have some for you if you want some. Okay, so we have, this is a blackberry also, and of course raspberries the whole way. Now I'm going to dig up those two and transplant them over here where there's not much of anything. But I have a few out here in front I'm going to dig up and put in pots. Other things to show you is like in here, right, what do we see right there? These are going to be our raspberries. They're quite happy here this year. So as you can see, I'm going to get a few. I hope I get a lot more than a few. And then we can go look at this one. These are really just happy as can be. So Cameron and Kirsten, these are the ones I gave you guys. A couple years or next year should be something like this. All right, one more little kind of flyby here. All of these. I am so tickled. Oh, there's some more strawberry things coming. And I'm going to freeze dry strawberries, I think. I did some already that we bought. Just because I wasn't sure I was going to get any. Dwight kept telling me, no, we ain't going to get any. You can see the blueberries are back there blooming like crazy. We did some changes in the backyard. Took out this big bush, finally got it out of here with Hunter's help and Dwight. And the whole planter is gone. This side is still here. We just don't know what we're doing there yet. But, so there was that. And I'm going to walk slowly. So look at the peas. The peas are doing great. I'm going to have to go in and start pulling my radishes and replant maybe. And I'm going to have to pull my bok choy and replant something there. And my broccoli rabe is starting to bloom, so I'm going to have to pull that too. And so I'll be harvesting here in no time, all those items. I'm going to come down here a little further. Now my peppers haven't done much. They're starting. They're few and far between right now. Let me see if I can go this way and show you. There are a few right in here. But, and another one over there. But it just hasn't been warm enough for them to do too much yet. And then I'm going to walk over here. I might have already even done these the other day. I can't remember. My tower garden, or it's called a green stalk. Lots of herbs. I've got some flowers in there just to draw the bees. My flower here behind is getting ready to bloom. I can see it's got all kinds of blooms on it. And then my garlic and potato patch is, potatoes are starting to come up. Garlic's doing wonderful, as you can see. Yeah, so there's a mess to clean up right there. And then we come over here to my bleeding heart, which I'm showing again because it's so beautiful. Yes, it's doing great. And it rained, as you can tell, the last 2 days, in fact. Okay, so over here, all my little signs are gone. I have cilantro and chives and dill. And then I have, so you can see the 3 rounds right here. There's actually 4. There's another one behind that big plant of celery. And that's, of course, that's a last year's celery plant. You know, celery, you break it off as you use it. You don't pull the whole thing. So, as you can see, I got quite a bit coming in there too. And I think that's because there is no trees